Hello everyone, and welcome to the next video in our series of videos looking at the different Mega Moolah slots. This one we're going to start off with today is Atlantean Treasures. Simple 5x3 reel slot. It's 10 pay lines, but you can win both ways across the reels. It was a format that was really popular on a slot called Starburst, and that game still is popular today, and it's been used on quite a few games since. This is the first time it's been used with the Mega Moolah jackpot. We're just going to show you some of the main features of the slot. As you can see on the main screen, there's the reels, and one of the expanding wilds is in the middle of the reels there. To the left of those reels are the 4 Mega Moolah jackpots: Mini, Minor, Major and Mega. Underneath that is the clamshell, which is where you collect the golden pearls, which are the triggers to give you a chance of winning one of those Mega Moolah jackpots. Underneath the slots you can see the number of lines in play, which remains 10 at all times, and also how much you've won on the previous spin. At the top you can see your bet size and the current time, and then at the bottom, which is where we're going to focus our attention mainly, there are a number of different features and options. You can see your total credits, your bet size, the max bet button, which will increase your bet to the largest amount, which as you can see is 200. I'm going to reduce it back down to the minimum bet. Next to that is the spin button, which will play one spin of the reel, as you'll see. And we've triggered one of the features of the slot, the expanding wilds there, as you can see, which landed as a little win. Next to that is the autoplay feature, which when you click will bring up this second menu where you can set what parameters you'd like for your autoplay, including your bet size, the number of spins you want to play, the size of your bet, which includes the coin size, the number of coins bet. You can bet up to 4 on a line, and you can bet up to a £5 coin per coin. You can also set your win limit, so if you win a certain amount the autoplay will stop. You can also set your loss limit, so if you lose a certain amount of money the autoplay will also stop. And you can also click that handy little button there. If the progressive jackpot is won, it will stop autoplay, which I'm guessing if that's the case you probably want to celebrate rather than carry on playing the game. And then when you're ready and you've set up the game, you can click on the start autoplay to run through a certain number of spins. So if we click this now, you'll run through 10 spins, and you can see at the bottom where it says stop, the number of spins you've played is listed. If you click the stop button, you'll stop the autoplay in progress, as you'll see when I do it on this spin, and that stops the autoplay where you are. Any win amounts that you've landed are shown here. The lightning bolt symbol is for fast spins, which if we switch on and play one spin, you will see the spins resolve themselves much more quickly. All reels stop at the same time. And last but not least, on the far right is the sound button, and it's just simply a case of whether you want sound on or off. At the moment the sound's on, click on the button and you don't have any sound. It does make the game rather boring, so I do prefer to play with it on. But the one we're going to look at now in a bit more detail is the one on the left, which is the main menu, where there's a sub menu. You click on that, and at the top is the option for banking. So if you're running short on credits, you can click on that. That will take you to the banking section of your website where you can deposit more cash, or if you've landed a big win and you want to withdraw your money, that's where you can go. That's another link to the autoplay feature which we showed you before. That's another link to the bet size feature where you can decide what size bet you want to play. that is the settings which we're going to look at, and you can see here whether you want to have the introduction screen when you come load up the game and start to play, whether quick spin's going to be enabled or not, and then there's just some sound features, so you can actually turn off all the sounds, just the game sounds or the background music if you wish. Again, I quite like to leave them on. I think they add a bit of atmosphere to the game. And then the Paytable information. This is probably the most important part of this section. What you can see on the screen there are is the golden pearl, which you need to collect, which is the progressive trigger symbol. Anytime you land one of those on the reels, it will be collected and put into the clam. It also gives you a chance of triggering triggering the jackpot bonus game, where you'll win one of the 4 progressive jackpots. Doesn't trigger very often, but every time you land a golden pearl, you've got a chance. There's the expanding wilds, as you can see, the mermaid. She only appears on the middle 3 reels, but she will expand to fill the entire reel, and you'll get 1 free respin. If you land another expanding wild, you will receive another respin, and you'll have 2 reels entirely wild. Land all 3, you're probably guaranteed a decent win, and you'll also land a 3rd respin. That's the maximum you can have. And then at the bottom we have the symbols in the game. There's only 7 other than the expanding wilds. No scatter symbols in this game, and they're all based on sea creatures, apart from the 2 top value symbols, which are the lucky 7 and the bar at the top. They are worth considerably more than the 5 sea creature symbols, and they're the ones where, if you can land them on the reels, especially with those wilds, you can win very, very decent sized wins in the base game without even triggering the progressive jackpot game. And there's your 10 pay lines. Now what you need to remember with these is that you win both ways across the reels, so from left to right, as you would on a standard slot, but you'll also win from right to left, which means that every spin that you have, even if you don't win on the first couple of reels landing, there's still a chance that you could land a winner on the remaining 3 reels. As you can see there, it does say all wins pay left to right and right to left, and all 10 lines are played on every spin. Spins start at just 10p per spin, so it is the cheapest of the Mega Moolah progressives to play, but of course not every 10p spin will offer you a chance at the progressive jackpot prize. So that's essentially all the features on the Atlantean Treasures slot, because the final icon there, the house, will just take you straight back to your casino lobby, where you can play another game or look at your account details if you need to. Thanks for watching. Hope that explains a bit more about the game, and that you'll give it a try soon. Bye bye.